offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC, and if anyone is well equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop him.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if he can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the big martial art.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
Fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this featherweight tilt. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Eraser. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Hound Dog.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. Here we go. Just out of range with that right hand. Finds a home for that left hook. Straight right lands. And there's that jab. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Oh! Nice judo toss for him there.
Now he's going full mount. Oh, he's going triangle here.
Oh, he might be in trouble. That looks locked in.
He's advanced to a finishing position.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. Oh, watch the arm here. Look at that, that's tight.
Oh, that's gotta be it. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you.
Back mount now. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard. He passes the half. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
Yeah, Page and Alexio Oleinik. Somehow he got out, though.
Great job clearing the hips, facing, and getting out of that Ezekiel choke attempt.
Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. Making all these shots count.
Changing the position.
Side control now. Oh, crucifix from the top position, DC. If you're on the bottom, what are you trying to do to get out?
On the bottom, you've got to start bridging. You've got to drive your feet and your heels into the mat. Start bridging and turning side to side, hoping that one of the arms slip through the cracks so that you can try to get back to a position where you can defend yourself. He is getting lit up. His face already has a big old cut on his side.
5 minutes in the books. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round. And get that man a singlet, man, right? Offensive wrestling on point tonight.
That was a tutorial. That was every single takedown you could secure in a fight. He did it all the right way. He's beating his opponent to the finish before he can try to sprawl and respond. He's a step behind. If he's going to stop these takedowns going forward, he needs to react a little quicker.
Ready, fight. Ready.
Here we are, early round 2.
Nice straight punch.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Got to the clinch, controlled the posture, and land some big knees from the clinch. Oh!
Oh, how good was that judo toss? Oh, that is a nasty inside leg kick, DC.
It is. Now he's trying to guillotine. Oh!
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight.
How in the world did he escape that submission?
Left eye starting to shut a little bit. That bear's watching. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC.
That was nice. Great defense by this fighter.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Print the shirts, ground and pound.
Oh.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions. Arm in very tight.
All right, a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective.
Oh, he's out!
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure.
Oh, right into mount.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Right into side mount.
Oh, he's got a choke. Oh, my goodness. He might have it. Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission.
All right, round 3 coming up next.
You were so close so many times. This round we're gonna get it. You know the way he's gonna try and get out.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Third round underway.
Lands a nice leg kick.
Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight.
That was a nice transition. That was right off the strike into the takedown, and it looked effortless. It did not look like he had to work hard to finish his takedown at all.
Oh, he's got his back.
Get them out here.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
Oh, now he's attacking on triangle.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now. Oh, struggling to create an angle here, champ.
He's a fighter, man. He's gonna fight everything. These guys are working.
Oh, he got out. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
And right into side control. Nicely done. Oh, we'll see who has the edge here. Looks like he is going for a hip toss here. Yes, he is, and with amplitude, able to take him down.
He got it. You know it. You know that it's coming, but he got it. He does a great job of disguising this technique. He is a fantastic judo player, and he did a great job of getting to this position. He's going Kimura now.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. Was able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe.
Right into side control.
Beautiful ground and pound. And it looks like he has a cut now.
10 seconds. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
Take a seat. You look spectacular. Your pace, your cardio is fantastic. Keep breathing, stay relaxed, go out there, and let's put that pressure on.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here is round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Nice straight punch there.
Fast jab lands there.
Immediately gets the underhook.
Oh!
Oh, hip toss to get him down.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move to half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. You build a shield, get back to your feet, or dig an underhook to try to get a reversal or a sweep.
Oh, I'm no expert, but that Fong Fu choke looks locked in.
He's out. What submission defense on display?
Let's work. I'll stay on the set. We need to work.
All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Nope.
Lucky guy. I have. Great submission defense on display tonight.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves. Ref will help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off your back. You have to get him out of this position.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous. This is a terrible position.
Well, ground and pound 101, and now you start to see some swelling of here. 15 seconds.
Big ground and pound.
Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, replay truck has been kept busy tonight as we get you some clips from that previous round, and maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up.
I mean, a cut on your cheek, while it's in a better spot, it is still so hard to deal with. Every time that gets hit, it hurts so bad. He's gonna have to move his head here.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. Nice jab. And that one certainly found the target. Single leg takedown. So wisely, he continues to attack that area that is cut wide open. When you were fighting, was that something you would do? You see a cut, try to attack it?
It's like a target.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to get your hands on that cut. You want to punch him in it. You want to elbow him in it. Anytime you see your work paying off, you go down the path.
Look how excited you just got talking about punching a dude who's already wide open. Like, you got really excited.
It is, right? And I'm old now. I don't even want to fight no more, but I do love a little damage. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Ground and pound strike there now.
Once he got him cut, he recognized where he needs to be throwing these shots, and once again, he lands right on that cut.
Well, they won't need to go bonus begging after this one. They're getting a bonus tonight. This fight has been all action from the opening hook.
I mean, what a phenomenal fight. Both fighters should be very proud of themselves.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
There will be no yellow flag for targeting. This ain't football. In fighting, it's all fair, and it's getting worse.
Under 2 minutes to go in the fight. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Well, he's got his back now. he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. Oh, that looks tight. What a moment for this fighter here tonight. Called his shot, gets the win by way of submission. That after party's going to be on fire.
He got to his position. He found the submission. He squeezed and got it done. It was amazing to watch, and it was amazing to be a part of the broadcast for such an amazing performance.
Here's the buff with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 30 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by tap out, Hound Dog.
All right, so what a performance by this young man here tonight as he gets the win by way of submission. He certainly put a lot of stock into getting the finish tonight, and he did just that. Congratulations.
It was a very tough fight, but he knew that if he did everything right, he can get to his position, which is the ground, and he would be able to find a finish by submission tonight. He did just that.